Today, the Unified School District of De Pere is hosting a meeting to continue educating people about the upcoming operational referendum ahead of the April election. Kristen Allen is live in our newsroom to explain what is going to happen at that meeting tonight.
Tammy, this is one of several scheduled meetings where the district will go over the information about the operational referendum and why the district needs this money. The district is hoping that by being transparent about the money and how it will be spent, that the referendum will pass. The operational referendum is asking for $4.75 million for 5 years, non-recurring, on the April ballot. The money from this referendum will address funding for personnel, academic and support staff salaries, extracurricular activities, utilities, technology, and security. If this referendum does not pass, the district would increase class sizes at all schools to reduce staff and also limit high school course titles. Employee health care benefits, mental health services for students, and student technology would all be reduced. The superintendent says he believes it will pass.
Feeling confident right now. I feel that the community expects us to demonstrate our need and really help them understand what's going on, and so we're doing what we said we would do, and we're trying to make it easily available to all community members.
The district is also planning to put a critical maintenance facilities referendum on the November 2024 ballot, and a building referendum is expected to be on a future ballot as well. Today's meeting is at noon. It is virtual. If you would like to attend, we do have a link on our website, WBAY.com. Steve?